Southeastern Conference of Mathematics and Engineering. It was started at Georgia Tech and is now being sponsored at the University of Florida. Broward County sponsors SECME, and we do webinars and trainings throughout the year to learn about how to administer the projects at school. We have a mousetrap car, bottle rocket, bionic hand, bridge, and wind generator.
My name is Lauren.
And I'm Vanessa.
And
we are the Galaxy Girls.
This is our hand silver galaxy.
This is our second year representing Lyons Creek Middle School in the robotics hand competition. We started off with the basic hand kit, then added a glove painted silver to represent spaces to place. We also added these rubber bits on the fingers to give it better grip.
We think our patient would love this hand because of its unique design and the amount of grip it offers. We struggled with the wiring and the fingers, but we persevered and we bring you this hand. We hope you enjoy our demonstration and you liked our presentation.
We had to work with the Department of Transportation to see who could build the most efficient bridge, and we calculated the score by taking the mass of the bridge and dividing it by the weight to reach our final efficiency score. We tested it by installing a roadway across and a bolt, which added pressure, and the more pressure we added, the better our efficiency score.
I love this class because she supports us. If not for her, we wouldn't have gotten this bridge and gone into competition. She helped us through our difficulties, and she was there to witness the happiness that came after. And I'm just very glad that I was able to make these new friends. And I also have her for science, and I love her science class. I love science, everything about it, engineering too. So I love this class.
I like this class because I get to do engineering. It's something I've always enjoyed to do, building bridges. In the future, I'd like to study fashion. I'd like to study the construction of pieces of articles of clothing.
This is our bottle rocket, and here we have the launcher. And so we don't have any water in it at the time, but we put water in it and we pump it with air to make pressure. And then this green string, we'd pull it and it would launch all the way up into the air.
This is our rocket from this year. We've been building it since, I think, January, right?
That was the first thing I ever built.
The only problem with this rocket is that the wings
are not the best. We're gonna probably take some inspiration from this one, the more bulky approach, to see if it gets better air force maybe. So we might try to do that.
Yeah.
This is a wind generator, and inside there is copper wire that will be wrapped around a electromagnet, and as that electromagnet is like this one, thank you, Ollie, and as this blows, the propeller will spin and will cause electricity, and as it spins, right? Do we want to test it?
Yeah, let's test it.
All right.
You can actually find the voltage on the machine, so we're going to turn the fan on.
As it spins, it's going to cause voltage.
You tell the voltage. It's over 0.600, which is really good. And actually, interesting fact, at the competition, we had the highest speed there at 0.760. And as you can see, you can tell the voltage. Also at the competition, we made a technical report and technical drawing. As you can see it. We actually, he drew that. And we're currently waiting for our results in our last tournament.
So we're making a mousetrap car, and we're going to a competition on March 2nd to see who will get the longest range. Like when we wind it up and it goes, we're gonna see who can get the longest range. Hopefully it'll be us. Right now we're adding on these rubber electrical tape, which will help it stick onto the ground and go faster. And it works like we wind it up right here all the way until it goes like this, and then when we're ready we just let it go and then it just zoom.
So Brain Bowl was a great opportunity. We're so grateful that our students had an opportunity to go to the University of Miami and compete against schools all over the county. Brain Bowl really has students learn deep information in terms of physics and engineering, math, and different science topics so that they understand not only the content, but the application of that information in a fun, competitive way. It's kind of like a fun Jeopardy that students get to participate in and really bring that alive.
So we were lucky enough, this was our first time. It was the inaugural year at UM where we did the Regional Science Bowl. We had 2 different teams that competed with all schools all over Broward County. We were able to rank in the semifinals. So we went against 2 teams. And the 2 team captains, they did extremely well. Each team had 5 people that were a part of it. And they surprised me, they surprised themselves, and they worked together, and we made it really far. Well, we had a lot of challenging questions. I talked about physics, talked about chemistry, we even had mathematics, and we also had earth space science. So they were asked rigorous questions that went all the way to the collegiate level, and they went against different teams, and they answered together. They had a buzzer, they buzzed in, they communicated, and it was ranked by points. I'm proud of my students, I'm proud of our students, I'm proud of Lyons Creek Middle School students in science.
Students that complete engineering projects tend to do better in high school and college. Gives them something to work towards when they go to college and beyond. Last year we went to Seattle, Washington. Our bridge team was one of the top 6 bridges in the United States. So this year we're working on getting back to nationals for the bridge competition. We just submitted our proposals. We also have our next Broward Olympiad, and we're hoping to take a mousetrap car team for our first time to nationals at the University of Florida.